A couple visit an isolated vacation home to enjoy some time together. However, they are in for a rude surprise when three masked assailants make their stay a nightmare. This week we watched The Strangers.
Hello?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Welcome back.
Someone's at the door.
Welcome to Horror Legend.
Welcome.
I'm your host, Chris.
I am your other host, Legend.
Wow.
Namesake.
Oh, we watched a doozy today.
Very well crafted. It really went around the genre cliches. Just
It really did.
Yeah.
I think the writer really knows women. He's met a woman in his lifetime, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely met a woman.
A woman.
A.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We watched The Strangers.
Yes, The Strangers.
Or Les Strangers.
Les Strangers. Yeah, we watched The Strangers. It came out in 2008.
Wow.
So,
Really?
almost 10 years ago, right?
Yeah.
No,
Well,
longer than that.
What?
Longer than that. Longer than 10 years.
What's 20? Wait.
It's 2025. I'm crazy.
Don't make me.
It's been over a decade. 2020 just blurred the years together so bad
That's
that I
true.
forget that we're this late in the game. All right. So yeah, The Strangers, 2008, was directed by your mom. No, I'm just kidding. It was directed by Bryan Bertino, who I want to say isn't really known for much else. He wrote a few of the sequel prequels to The Strangers that they did.
Okay.
Because I think they were trying to make them better later on.
That's good.
With Strangers Pray at Night, Strangers Chapter 1, and then Chapter 2 actually comes out soon. It's not out yet.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I kind of want to watch them to see if they're any better.
I kind of do too, because
I don't know if we'll do them for the pod, but I still kind of want to watch them just to see.
as you can tell, this isn't a good movie, in my opinion.
Yeah, and we also just wanted to do something like this after the very traumatizing movie that was Bring Her Back last time.
Yeah.
It is...
I don't want to experience that again.
No,
Yeah,
God, I don't know if I could watch that movie again.
No. I couldn't watch it again.
It's like Requiem for a Dream to me. I only seen the movie twice, and it's only showing it to people because it kills me on the inside.
Yeah.
I can't watch it. It's too heavy. Starring Scott Speedman, been in like Grey's Anatomy and the Underworld movies. I think he was in one of those.
Really? I didn't recognize him at all.
He's looks like classic mid 2000s pretty boy that they just carbon copy
generic.
white guy that they put.
Yeah.
Like, Liv Tyler, which is actually better in other movies.
She's usually good.
Yeah, Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. I don't want to close my eyes.
Armageddon. Armageddon on to your dad's song.
Yeah,
which is
to
creepy.
her dad's song.
Yeah. Also, Glenn Howerton, who plays Dennis in It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
I mean, he's in it for like 2 minutes, but it's still... I honestly, for some reason, because we were about to watch it, and I thought it was the guy who played the brother in True Blood at first, and then I saw him and I was like, no, it's Dennis from It's Always Sunny. I don't know why I was picturing the other guy in my head. I had not seen it in so long. And then we have Gemma Ward, who plays the doll face mask.
I didn't recognize her.
She was wearing a mask the whole time.
But I looked at the IMDb and I was like, I don't know who that is. These are all just...
Oh, she was like, I think a model before she did this movie.
Oh, okay.
Laura Margolis, who played the pinup girl mask, and then Kip Weeks is the man in the bag mask.
Okay.
Thought I should mention them, obviously, because they did better than the actual actors.
They were the best part of the movie. They emoted more than the actual actors, and they had masks on.
And masks on, and we still got a personality out.
They had more of a personality.
And I feel bad saying that about Liv Tyler, but she just did not bring it to this movie.
No. We have to get a gun.
James, we need a gun.
James, we need a
James gun. That was really stupid. That's basically almost the entire cast, I'm pretty sure, because there's not a lot of people in this movie. It's a very small cast. Pretty sure a small budget because it's all filmed on one location in one house.
Yeah.
Which, given that, pretty good for making a low budget horror movie that like takes place in one place, whatever. It's just, well, we'll get into it as we go through the plot, but I don't know. I've seen interviews with the director and he was like, I'm trying to move away from genre cliches, and I'm sorry, but your entire movie was a genre cliche.
It really was.
And at a certain point, cliches are fine.
Yeah.
And I know even newer horror movies do cliches. Just own it. Yeah. If you own it and lean into it, that's when it becomes good.
Exactly.
If you sit there and try to say, none of my movies are cliche and I'm moving away from them, and all your movie is cliches and you're just fighting against it, it just makes it bad. Don't fight it. Lean into it.
And this was bad. Well, let's get into it. Kristen McKay, Liv Tyler, and James Hoyt, Scott Speedman.
That is such a generic, like, white boy last name, Speedman.
Spachemin. Spidman. Return.
Mr. Spidman.
The remote summer vacation home owned by James's parents. They didn't make that clear at all. In the mid-hours of the night, following a friend's wedding reception. See, I didn't understand what actually even fucking happened at the beginning. Like, I wasn't understanding any of the backstory at all.
You can tell whenever you're watching it that they try to explain it with just visual cues, and it just didn't fully land.
No.
I mean, you could kind of guess that they were, like, at a wedding.
Yeah.
But you never really, like, fully... It's not... Like, when you see the way the house is set up, you're thinking, like, okay, this is a house that he either owns, or it's his parents, or it's something he rents.
I couldn't figure that out. I thought it was like their vacation house at first, or like
well, it's supposed to be the family's summer home, so it is like a vacation
that makes
home.
Sense.
Yeah,
okay. All right.
And they only really call it the summer home in the description. It's never like we're at my parents' summer house. Like it's never like
Although I'm surprised this movie didn't have that. Wasn't it great to be back at my parents' summer house?
My parents' summer home, as we give you exposition right off the bat.
And then his brother goes, "Hey, bro."
I will say Glenn Howerton was also the only other good part of this movie, and he was in it for 2 minutes.
I know. He was good. Although as I was saying...
The writing of his character coming in pissed me off, and we'll get to that too.
Oh, terrible.
People understand.
The writing of all of this was terrible, and I feel the direction was not so good either, but I really want, as I was saying, a horror movie with Glenn Howerton playing his character Dennis, but it's not funny.
No, it's literally just what... we think his character is, which is an actual serial killer.
Yeah, like a sociopath.
Who was a total sociopath.
That would be a good movie.
Yeah. If they made like a not funny, serious death serial killer, really.
That'd be scary.
I mean, they should just do that as an episode of It's Always Sunny, and then it's like all in his head.
Yeah.
That would be hilarious.
Just wrote an episode for season, I don't know, 50-something. I don't know.
I just constantly, what plays in my head is the whole, like, do you have a collection of skin luggage? No. You think of the smell. You haven't thought of the smell, you bitch. He plays it so good, and I love that he's the only person on the show that fully changed his name because he didn't want to be associated with who that character is. Everybody else is like, Mac goes by Mac, Charlie is Charlie, whatever, but he did not want to be associated with it.
I get it.
At all. Which... it's just the implication.
It's the implication. I'm sorry. Why do I keep yawning during all of these? Is it because I just watched a movie?
Probably.
In the dark.
We actually watched 2 movies in the dark.
Probably because I watched a movie in the dark.
Because we watched,
that would make sense.
The Strangers horror movie, and then just to eat and like have fun time, we watched Kung Fu Hustle.
Yeah. Which I hadn't seen in a long time.
And I don't think
What a great movie. Now we're going to do a review of Kung Fu Hustle. Hold on.
Okay, this is going to switch. I don't think... I either had seen it a long time ago and don't remember, or I had never seen it. For some reason, I don't think I had ever seen it.
I just love that it's like comic booky, really cartoonish, but yet it's just like, I don't know, it's just a good movie. I love it personally. I don't know if you liked it, but
Oh no, it's
I
fucking
really
amazing.
love that movie.
It's amazing
And the characters are just
because they're not
amazing.
they're not trying to take it seriously. They do
No.
that. It's on purpose.
Full on.
Full on purpose. And I told you, like, the effects sometimes reminded me of like Who Framed Roger Rabbit, where it just gets fucking ridiculous. They're amazing. It's like the comedy versions of like Crouching Tiger and House of the Flying Daggers. Like, it's ridiculous. Like,
Yeah.
I will say,
what?
On top of that, for this movie, The Strangers, we get it. If you love it because it's stupid, that's fine.
Oh, here's the thing. I actually liked it because of how bad it was.
Yeah. It's fun to watch because it's bad.
Yep.
And because, like, it's one of those movies like, oh, throw it out on Halloween. It's just stupid to watch.
Mm-hmm.
As an actual movie, though, not great.
It had so much potential, and I wasn't scared once, which, like, I feel like the premise of the movie and the villains in it, like, are scary.
Because the people in the masks do a really good job. I just feel like the way they were used was not great. It was not great.
It just wasn't scary.
It just wasn't great. Because those three were actually really good at being those characters. And I've said it before in other episodes, like, what makes a good killer in a movie... I've said it before. What makes it a good killer in a movie is the personality.
Yeah.
Ghostface is over the top and ridiculous.
Yeah.
Even if Michael Myers is just quiet and stands there, his presence is a whole situation. I mean, that's why in the credits they just call him the Shape.
Yeah.
That's because he's just... And Gladys and weapons. I mean, crazy, over the top, ridiculous personality. Like, it's personality.
Yeah.
Which is why we hated Thanksgiving, because the killer had no personality.
None, and it could have had so much.
There was so many things that Eli Roth missed that he could have taken advantage of, like the parade and having multiple pilgrims and everything. It was just dumb.
Can you think of, like, just the Thanksgiving puns that he could have done?
The Thanksgiving murders he could have done.
Themed murders, like in a turkey suit. Like, just stupid shit.
It's just
missed.
I know that the movie was supposed to be ridiculous,
but it wasn't,
because people have brought that up.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean he did it well.
No, he did it terribly.
Because you could do so much more with that and make it over the top, ridiculous, stupid, funny. Like, and I digress. But
anyway, I'm back to I saw Strangers.
I thought these three did a really good job, even with the little bit of screen time they had.
Yeah.
Really discerning who they were as each mask had the pinup girl, the baby doll face, and the like. They all had their own little personality going on, which was great. It was fantastic.
Yeah.
But yeah, best part of the movie, which is why I hope if I watch the other ones that maybe they're better because of them.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so. After an episode between the couple when Kristen turns down a marriage proposal from James, which I didn't know that happened actually while we were watching them. I thought that happened before.
When it does the flashback when they're at the party and Liv Tyler laughs at a random joke that we can't hear, so it looks like she's laughing by herself in a maniacal way.
So funny.
I don't just cue us in on the conversation she's having so we know what she's laughing at, but you just made it seem like she was laughing by herself and she looked like a crazy person.
You couldn't even hear like the muffled talking of a person in front of her.
No.
And it looked like she was setting it here. Oh, the film, the cinematography in this movie, the filmography in this movie, terrible. Because it's like, the whole scene, it just didn't seem like they were at a table with people at a wedding. It just seemed like it was like a table set up with no other chairs around it, and like it was like very, I don't know, it didn't seem real at all.
They did so much setup with the cinematography of where the house was.
Yeah.
But then like none for the flashback. So it just looks like they could have been fucking anywhere.
Yeah.
And it's like, great, you don't want to really have anybody else, that's fine. Yeah. But like it would be nice to like maybe hear what she's hearing so that even if it's muffled, we know what she's laughing at, because it literally just looked like she started laughing at nothing and she was crazy.
Yeah.
Because she was looking at him and he was talking to her, and then all of a sudden she starts laughing.
And then she just turns like to the side of the camera and goes and it was just so dumb. It made no sense.
But in that flashback, they go back to the car and he pulls out the ring, and they're sitting there quietly, whatever. And then so it's implied whenever they're at home because of whatever that she had turned him down.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
The implication.
They receive a knock at the front door.
No, there's a bang at the door.
And it's 4 a.m., so it's a little odd. When they open the door, there's a young blonde woman standing there with her face partly obscured because the outdoor light is not on. It was screwed.
Which I thought that was well done.
That was well done.
And right here is where I will say this movie claims to be based off of a true story, which back in the mid 2000s to late 2000s, there were so many fucking horror movies that were like based on a true story, based on real events.
Well, so was The Conjuring, and they just took that and ran with it.
They just took and ran with it. I mean, at least there was a time when there wasn't a lot.
The Colonel's true.
Colonel, yeah.
I watched this. It was like an Instagram reel, and it was probably a TikTok before that. Since everything's a TikTok before I get to it on an Instagram reel, I don't have TikTok. I mean, I have one for you to send.
You're still on it.
Yeah. No.
I just send you stuff.
But it's like Lorraine Warren when she like signed that paper that that sold the true events of The Conjuring, and like
yeah,
and it's just like this lady like dressed up kind of like her, and she's just like dancing around. Yeah,
it's just But this was one of those that kind of fell victim to that based on a true story thing back then, and I think there was somebody who got murdered, or two people that got murdered, like way out in the middle of nowhere, whatever. But that's not the true story it's based on. No, like they took a little bit from that, but the other one was literally the director being like, I had a girl come up to my house and I couldn't really see her when she knocked on the door, and then she was looking for somebody and it was the wrong house, and then she just disappeared.
And that's the true story.
I'm like, are you serious?
That's so stupid.
Like, I understand having like if you were just to say like, oh, I had this idea, this girl comes up and she's in the wrong house.
It's like you got the idea because of that event.
Yeah,
but it's not based
on a true story. Just say so like, stupid. I got this idea from this thing and I ran with it. It's like it's like Weapons when he's like, the only thing I had was a teacher walks in, kids are gone, and that's what I ran with. Yeah. That's all you have to say. You don't say based on it. And then go into a whole paragraph about like the events are still unknown of what happened. I'm like, we're watching them.
Yeah.
So are they unknown? Really? It just like, and again, genre cliche of this whole explanation, and the events are unknown and based on a true story. And the guy's like, we were pulling away from genre cliches. Just own it. Just fucking own it. Quit. Like,
it's just, you know, to say based on a true story because you got the idea from something, that's everything.
Insanity.
So is everything based on a true story? That's so dumb.
Yeah.
Okay.
What movie, even a little bit, besides like maybe superhero movies, and even then, with the comic books, what has never been taken a little bit from real life and then turned into something? Everything's based off of a little bit of something. Yeah. It's stupid.
Based on a true story.
Based on a fucking true story. Chucky, based off a true story.
Based on a true story. Lord of the Rings.
Based on a true story.
Is Tamra home? That's what she said.
Tamra.
That's what she asked.
Where's Tamra?
No, I think you have the wrong house.
Wait, Tia and Tamara?
Is Tia Tequila home?
Oh, God.
No. I think you have the wrong house. They tell her. The mysterious woman then walks off into the night. And this doesn't really affect them much. They don't seem to really care that much that someone walked up to their house in the middle of the woods at 4 a.m. In the middle of nowhere.
No, here's
not next to the road either. It's down that way.
Here's what I love is like the road is down far. It's showing the forest around their house. No houses next to them. Nothing.
Yeah.
Middle of nowhere. And she walks away and of course Liv Tyler as a normal person is like, does she need help?
Yeah. Does she need help?
Like, I think she looks fine. It's like she walked into the dark woods around your house, so there's nothing there.
I don't think she's fine.
I don't think she's okay. Like I don't understand.
James fixes the door light. Yeah, he screws back in the bulb.
Which means, like, obviously implies that she had unscrewed it.
Yes. And then leaves the house to go buy cigarettes and get his mind off of things.
Because fuck that bitch. I'm just
kidding. Meanwhile, Kristen stays at the house alone. The blonde woman returns, asking for Tamra, but this time Kristen does not open the door.
Yeah, just through the door.
She says, you already came by here, she tells the woman. who responds with, "Are you sure?"
All she says is, "Are you sure?" And then she locks the door, and then she literally just like forgets about it
Yeah, it's like, oh,
until
okay.
more banging on the door, and even then, it just is like she's just like not reacting. I feel like a normal person would react to somebody loudly banging on your door over and over again.
She's not reacting at all. Like, it's so strange. And then it's like, don't call the police. Call
your
calling him.
your whatever the hell you are,
Whatever he is
because
now,
you decided to reject him. Which more power to you.
Yeah,
On that, more power to you on that.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, call the police.
Yeah.
Call 911. If you've got a signal, call 911 and be like, hey,
So
this
weird.
woman keeps coming to our door. We don't know what's wrong with her.
Yeah.
Can you please send somebody out to just check it out?
Because, like, obviously there's something wrong with her.
Yeah, obviously, yeah. It's just like, I don't... What the fuck is he gonna do?
Really? Well, nothing, because he really does nothing.
Well, apparently she's not gonna do anything either, because they wrote her as this, like, weak fucking woman who, like, has to rely on her now... whatever the fuck he is to her, because he's a man. Because he's a man.
That's why I said the writer just knows women. He knows maybe one woman.
He at least knows one woman.
It's just like, especially...
And she is this character.
Seriously, when he leaves, she's like, she's just like looking at her ring, like her engagement ring, and like going, oh, and listening to like girly like pop music, and then like starts playing on the piano, like wistfully.
I'm
like
still wearing my
around.
dress, whatever.
It's just terrible. And then yeah, the complete lack of even when she starts like showing some emotion later, it's just like breaking down and being useless, like crying and being useless. And not even like screaming crying, but just like
zero survivor skills.
Yeah.
Zero survival skills whatsoever.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, like, if you're in a situation, something's gonna kick in a little bit.
Yeah.
And nothing. Like, nothing
No.
relies on him completely. Just, I don't know.
She's just like a helpless crying thing. And the guy is like such a douchebag.
I was like, God, even Shelley Duvall in The Shining fought back a little bit. Like,
Yeah.
even though he wrote her a little bit weaker than she really probably was.
Yeah.
Fight back a little bit. Like, what are we doing? I don't
Yeah.
understand. I don't get it.
I didn't love it. The smoke alarm goes off soon after due to the fireplace being blocked.
The flu, right?
Yeah, the flue wasn't closed, but the thing is, they had the fire going
For a while.
a while.
It's gonna build up smoke
did it
before
just,
that.
like, close by
Maybe.
itself? Oh, maybe the
Maybe the guy closed
maybe
it.
they did it.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe the masked people did it. Maybe
Maybe.
they got it before that, and then
God.
they did that. I don't know. It's just, if you're gonna do something like that, make it slightly more obvious to the audience.
Yeah.
Than that,
I
I
don't
guess. I don't know. Kristen pulls the alarm off the ceiling, and it clatters.
Which, by the way, would not stop it.
No. Yeah, it was just a smoke detector with a battery.
It's not
so
taking the
you have to
battery.
take
You
the
pull it off the
battery
wall, you
out.
have to take the battery out. It's not going to stop going.
No.
Also,
Unless it was connected electrically through there, but it wasn't.
no. There was no wires.
Yeah.
Also, just get a magazine and just fucking, like... It's like if she's never done anything.
It was just
with
so
her.
funny because like she's like getting up on a ladder and then she's just like fumbling like she
the
can't
chair.
push the buttons.
She's like,
like,
and then it falls off, and then you hear bang, bang, bang on the door, and it's like, bang, bang, bang goes the trolley, and then
like,
maybe,
you just have to push the button and it'll turn off.
yeah.
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 But she was like, I can't find
Even if it doesn't, again, get a magazine. It's just like,
so stupid. Someone begins banging at the door. Kristen, a little unnerved at the entire situation,
oh no, more
What?
banging at the door.
locks the doors in the house and calls James, asking him to hurry back. When the phone line goes dead, Kristen plugs her cell phone in to charge it, changes into jeans and a flannel shirt,
The 90s.
and then picks up a half-smoked cigarette. As she stands in the living room of the house, a man... Well, she was in the kitchen. She was not in the living room.
Wow, she was in the kitchen.
A man wearing a sack mask emerges from the hallway behind her and watches her silently as she gets a glass of water, and then he disappears.
Yeah, so we will.
That was effective.
Yeah, that one was effective. It'll be brought up later too, because there's another moment kind of like this that is not effective and really stupid. But we get it. He's in the house. The door was locked. How did he get in the house?
Yeah.
And now we as the audience know they're able to get into the house. She has no idea.
Yeah.
At this moment, it's effective. It's creepy.
Yes.
It's whatever.
Yes.
Like, we get it. But again, just because of the masked people, because they were good at it.
Yeah.
Her just so oblivious. But yeah, we'll bring up another. There'll be another part later where it's a nod to the audience, but it makes no fucking sense, and it just doesn't add anything.
No.
Which sucks because it's like one of the masked people who were good. It just doesn't add anything to it.
No. Another barrage of knocks comes from the front door, and Kristen sees the smoke alarm, which was previously lying on the floor.
Now it's on the chair.
Now it's on middle of a chair.
Neatly on the chair.
She hurries to
She
grab
did one of these. She did one of the...
Yeah, she kind of went like, oh. This is the part I hate too. I hate this. Okay. She's armed with a kitchen. Sorry, I skipped ahead.
Jesus.
She hurries to grab her cell phone, but it's been taken off the charger and is nowhere in sight. She hears something hitting the wind chimes and making a dragging noise on the back patio.
Oh.
So,
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Armed with a kitchen knife, she walks towards the sliding glass door, and then she pulls the curtain back. This is actually a different part, but because she pulls the curtain back previously and nothing happens, but right?
Oh,
yeah,
yes. Yeah. She's just looking at the back, and then that's the part you were talking about.
So before this part, she pulls the curtain back. Previously, and it's so bad because it's like it's a window, and you know that the pane of glass is right next to the curtains, so they could be looking out. But it's so obviously a camera set up with just curtains. Yeah. Because it's way too far back, and just her like looking through it like this, and that's to me.
There's no like window like reflection thing happening or anything like that. Yeah.
Like it didn't go through a window, nothing. So to me that is like the worst of like filming. Yeah. Mistakes to me. I don't know. I just thought it was horrible. And there's a lot of that in this movie where things are so overly. The shots were too overly curated in a way that they don't look real at all.
Yeah, some of them, yeah.
Or there's parts of them that just were just badly done like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, I know, obviously, you don't want the reflection of a camera in a window, obviously. But
but there's plenty of movies that have shot through a window.
Or you figure out a way to take it out later, or you do it at an angle where you're not seeing the camera.
Yeah.
But you still see the glass.
Yeah.
You didn't see the glass, so it just looks like the door is just wide open and she's looking through curtains, but then whenever it goes back inside, the door's obviously closed and there's glass there.
There's glass, there's a window there, a door there. Yeah, it's just so...
Yeah.
That was terrible. That really bothered me. Anyway. But this time she pulls the curtain back and there's a man in the mask. He's standing there.
Yes.
And he slams his hand on the window.
Again, at a certain point, and I bring this up multiple times while we were watching it, it's just glass.
Yeah.
It can be broken.
Yeah.
So he's sitting there pounding on it, and I'm assuming from his point of view, he's just fucking with her.
He's just trying to scare her.
He's just trying to scare her, so that's fine, whatever. But, like, I don't know. There's a scene later on when she's trying to get out and she's pounding on a window, and I'm like, it's just glass.
It's just
There's something in the room with you that you could throw through this window or smash with it. It's just glass.
Where was I? She screams in terror, kind of, and bumps into the phonograph in the living room, knocking the needle off the track, which causes it to begin repeating the same phrase from a country song over and over again.
I don't even know the phrase.
I didn't even know what it was either.
But they literally, that was the trailer.
Oh,
the trailer for the movie had, like, it looked normal, and then she heard it, and then they used that as the soundtrack for the trailer. It was just that skipping over and over again until the end.
I do remember that.
Yeah. Innovative.
Suddenly the front door opens slightly and Kristen approaches it. In between the crack of the door, someone wearing a doll-like mask peeks her head through.
Right up. Doesn't even peek her head, like, walks right up to it. How, like, and this again is the masked people. How scary would that be if you open your door and somebody with a mask just, like, comes at the door like that? You have no idea that they're, like, that's terrifying.
Yeah.
Like, obviously that's creepy. Like,
Yeah.
again, the masked people did a good job.
Yeah. It sucks because they did a good job, but the director and whoever was doing, filmography and this and that, like they did it.
And the cinematography could have been way cooler, way better. Like,
It just made it not scary at all.
Yeah.
It took any of the scariness away. Where was it? Hey. Kristen closes the door, locks it, and hides in the bedroom, yelling for the strangers to go away.
Guy!
Suddenly, the vinyl album stops skipping, and footsteps come down the hall. Sorry, they did a really weird. It says, "Come down the hall." Fortunately,
No, unfortunately.
hall. Fortunately,
Hall, unfortunately, are one word.
yeah.
Hall, fortunately.
Hall. Fortunately, it is only James, who is entirely unaware of what's going on. Truly unaware of what's going on.
I know you're like being hunted by killers, but if you saw that guy come around the corner, wouldn't you be like, oh, okay. Sure. Why not?
And then he proceeds to calm down the hysterical woman, and it's just really condescending the way he was talking to her. It was not cute. I didn't like it.
Well, God, she can't even turn off a lamp. She was sitting there struggling turning off a lamp to the point that she ended up grabbing the bulb and shattering it with her hand. That's why she cut her hand open.
Yeah, makes a lot of sense.
Women.
She's just like so helpless and useless in this movie, and it's just
I hate it because at some point we might do a movie called You're Next, and You're Next is very good, but when it came out at the time, people literally called it a huge middle finger to the strangers, and there are reasons why. One of the people that really fights back at them is like the main woman in it, and it's amazing. But she's like Australian and she's fucking crazy. It was a huge middle finger to the strangers because it didn't have some like weak female character, like terribly written. It didn't have like the men were acting all fucking alpha male, douchey. Like I'm grieving, so I have to punch a door a bunch of times because I'm a man. It's just like fuck off. Like,
I really didn't care for the writing.
Even if that wasn't in the direction of him supposed to doing that, but the actor, it's like, please, dude, like, just let your whatever.
I feel like it was in the direction. I do.
I know it was 2008, but come on.
Whoops.
I mean, this came out the same year as The Dark Knight. Can we get it together?
The couple search the house, but find nobody, and James initially believes Kristen to be letting her imagination get to her.
You're fucking crazy.
You're crazy.
Who the hell are you talking about? There's nobody here. What are you talking
The house at this
about?
point was a mess also, right?
It was a mess because she was like running around and stuff,
And she got her hand on the lamp and everything.
Got her hand on a lamp, because she just normally runs around the house and hits the record player, lets it skip, and then just cuts her hand open.
Yeah.
While freaking out. That's just... Normal people do that. There's nobody in the house.
She must...
Shut up!
She must have been on her period.
She must have been on her period. I can't handle
it. The couple see the blonde woman now wearing a doll face mask
in the yard,
standing in the backyard, staring at the house.
Backyard.
It says backyard.
I'm pretty sure that was the front.
I don't know. This thing has hall fortunately on it, so I don't know what that means.
I just love that even in this moment.
Oh yeah,
she's like, something's wrong. This is creepy. This is weird. And he's like, I just go talk to her.
He's like, people don't stand outside in the middle of the night, unless they want something.
She just wants something.
And then that's what she said.
It's a woman wearing a mask, standing in your yard, staring at your house. It's creepy. That's fucking creepy. Like,
and that's what she said at the beginning. Does she need help? And he was like, no.
Oh yeah, you literally was like, does she need help?
Ooh,
now she seems fine.
Now it's gaslighting.
Now we're back to fucking gaslighting.
Anyway.
Wasn't called that in 2008.
James then.
Oh god, I was still in high school when this movie came out.
Oh wow.
I think 8,
No.
9, 10, 11. Yeah, because I would have been a freshman, I think, when this came out.
Okay.
So I graduated in 2011.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm just realizing that. That's crazy. Because I saw this movie in the theater when it first came out.
Oh.
with my grandmother, which is hilarious. And she thought it was.
Well,
But this is also a woman who thought Titanic was a terrible movie because she was like, there was no chemistry between them. It's terrible.
I mean,
Which just
honestly,
is so good. Every time I talk to her about Titanic, she's like, Kate and Leo had no chemistry. It was just dumb.
I do have to be honest. I don't. Really,
I loved that movie as a kid because I was obsessed with the Titanic.
I get that.
Could not give a shit about the love story.
I get that part of it for sure.
Yeah. The Titanic and the accuracy of it sinking and like all that stuff was cool.
No, true. True. Although it wasn't completely accurate because the night sky was wrong, according to Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Oh, that's true. I mean, it would have been way darker.
It's so stupid.
Yeah,
Like,
it's a movie.
Like
It's a movie. Yeah, we're gonna make it pitch black so you can't see shit. Although it would have been probably way scarier.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I don't know where I am now. He goes outside to the car to retrieve his cell phone, only to find the car entirely vandalized, the window broken and everything,
Yeah.
and his cell phone is gone. Dollface touches the back of his neck as he is crouched down in the car.
Which is this
And
like
runs
weird,
off.
like creepy, whatever.
Yeah.
She is gone fast.
Yeah.
Because he does not see her.
No, and he like
turns around.
instantly turns around.
Instantly turns around and she is gone.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I mean, she's standing in the driveway.
Yeah.
But like, that was fast. Like, she was gone. Like, it was crazy.
She's reappearing a few feet from the car. Yeah.
Yeah.
He tells her to leave, and Kristen pokes her head outside in concern. And then James says, "Go back in the house."
Get back in the house, woman.
When he turns back around, Dollface has vanished. James returns to the house, and he and Kristen find his cell phone sitting on the piano with his battery removed.
Which means, of course, somebody had taken it, and then somebody had been in the house while they were outside.
Here's my favorite line of this. James decides it's time to leave.
When?
They go outside and attempt to drive away in the car, even with its... Oh, the tires were slashed also.
Tires are slashed.
Did not bring that up earlier, but
Yeah,
even
yeah.
with the tires slashed. A truck pulls up behind them.
Which, honestly, that's probably the smartest move. Even if the tires are slashed and you have a car, try to get in the car and get the fuck out, even if the tires are slashed.
Yeah,
Like,
just run
at
on
least try to do something.
It's like a dirt road. You can ride on the rims for a while.
A little bit, yeah. Like,
Yeah.
even on the asphalt, you can run on the rims for a little bit at least.
For a little
Get away
bit.
from the house.
There's a truck, and then there's a truck
This is when the pinup
driven
girl,
by
mostly
a different unidentified woman wearing a mask that resembles a pinup girl.
pinup girl. Her mask, I love the baby doll face, and like the guy's mask is very like
Creepy, yeah.
well, it's derivative of like older horror movies and even
Isn't it kind of like Texas Chainsaw where he has
Texas Chainsaw wears skin.
Wait, who has on the...
Jason.
Is it Jason?
Jason in the second movie has a bag over his head.
Okay, that's what it is.
So it's derivative
I
of
knew
that.
it was one of them.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's derivative of that, and then you have the pinup, but the pinup girl's mask just looks cool.
Oh no, she just looks cool.
That's just a cool mask.
Yeah.
I just thought the masks were cool.
Yeah.
The
man in the mask appears in front of the car, and a dark-haired woman wearing the pinup girl mask rear ends the car.
Yeah.
As James and Kristen scramble back into the house, they find a shotgun and gun shells in the bedroom, along with the word "hello" written all over the bedroom window.
Which is funny. Okay, so you brought this up too, which is funny because you're like, these people really aren't doing anything.
Mm-hmm.
They're walking around the house. They're moving things around. The main thing that at this point that they've done is smash a truck into their car.
Yeah.
And mess up their car. And it's like, that's their only truck. They obviously don't give a shit. Like, these people do not care about anything. Because they're destroying their own shit more than because they just want to fuck with somebody.
Yeah, they're just fucking with them, and until the end, they don't really do anything except for walk around.
They walk around, they mess with stuff, they knock out the phone line, and they just like completely create all this chaos and panic by just being there.
And then meanwhile,
which is kind of awesome.
It is kind of awesome. And it's also kind of funny because was it like in a scary? It might have been in one of the scary movies, or it's in something where someone is barely chasing someone with like a knife. Like it's like something like that. Like just walking with a knife towards them.
And they're just freaking out.
And they're freaking out and like knocking stuff over and like hurting themselves and like trying to get away.
Well, because they even did the same thing in the second scary movie where it was the skeleton and she's like She's like, don't see me. She's like, Bryan! The skeleton's like following her and she's like freaking out, but it's like a slow moving skeleton and like nothing's really fucking happening.
That's again a trope.
A trope
that he uses. That
Michael Myers kind of does the same thing because he walks slow everywhere and everybody's freaking out as he's walking slowly.
It's especially like a comedic trope for sure. It's not a lot. It's like someone
and again, I will tell
hurting themselves.
Yeah. adding comedy into horror movies, even if they are supposed to be a little more serious, is not a fucking bad thing.
No,
at all.
But this did, but not intentionally.
Not intentionally, because if they owned it, yeah, but not intentionally. But yeah, they literally, it's like that episode of SpongeBob when he's like, "What's he doing? He's just standing there, menacingly." That was the whole fucking movie, was them literally just walking around and cutting wires, leaving phones on places, slashing tires. That's it. Yeah. And they created a whole panic.
They approach the front door with a gun. Oh, okay. And the man in the mask begins to break through the door with an axe. They block.
Very like The Shining. Just axe slash through the door. Yeah.
Kung Fu Hustle had a Shining reference.
Kung Fu Hustle did have
a very direct reference.
It was an actual reference to The Shining, which is the
full-on
the bloody elevator.
Yeah.
Full-on reference to The Shining. Amazing.
They block the door with the piano, and James attempts to shoot him, but misses.
The only smart thing they did.
Yeah.
Roll the piano in front of the front door.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he's still slashing at it. The shooting at him is fine, but he threw a chair at him. Yeah. There's a door there.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
He's not looking through it.
Yeah.
And the other thing about this that bugged me was they put the shotgun together because it's in pieces at first.
Yeah.
Like the barrel, you put it together. Mm-hmm. And they find the shells, which he's like, I need bullets. I'm like, first of all, they're shells. But they find the shells, and he's like, I don't even know if I know how to load this thing. She's like, but you went hunting with your dad. He's like, that's just something I said.
That's just something I said.
And I'm like, what is this random like bad relationship moment we're having here in the middle of them getting attacked by these people? This is stupid. But then
why would
they're getting attacked, and she grabs the shells and just immediately knows where to load them into the shotgun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where did she know how to do that?
I don't know, because she said she didn't. She said she didn't.
And he said he didn't know how to do it.
And he said he did previously, but then now he doesn't.
So now he doesn't.
Lied.
But immediately she knew where to put it.
He lied about going hunting with his father for some reason.
Yeah, and there was no, it's not like we have a backstory that he had some terrible dad or something like that, and he had to lie about it because of whatever. It was just something I said.
Just thrown in there.
And I'm like, okay. Is this supposed to imply that a lot of your relationship has been lies? Because you're not even leading into that.
No.
And we also, this relationship drama is coming out in the middle of you trying to get a shotgun because 3 people are attacking you.
Yeah.
What?
Bad writing.
I don't understand. And I don't understand how she knew exactly where to, if I looked at a shotgun, I could probably figure out where to load the shells.
Yeah.
But she just immediately knew where it was after saying she did.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I guess we're just throwing that out the window.
Were they hiding behind a table or something? Or did they have anything?
They were hiding behind a piano.
Okay.
With the door.
It reminded me of The Simpsons. When Homer has a shotgun and Marge comes home, he's afraid that someone's trying to kill them or something.
Oh yeah.
Marge comes home and he's got the shotgun.
Yeah.
Which just reminds me of that. Anyway, that's what it reminded me of immediately. They hide in a room down the hallway, armed with a gun, toward the open doorway. James's.
Oh god, we're about to get to the part that pissed me off.
Now it says James's friend.
Oh, maybe it is his friend.
Okay.
I thought it was his brother.
That's what
I think it's just his friend then.
Okay.
Whatever. They never really actually say who it is in the movie.
They really don't say who it is.
And it says Mike here. We didn't fucking know that.
Played by Glenn Howerton. Dennis.
Denise.
Who he called earlier. Arrives at the house and whom I can't take seriously.
Oh, he called him earlier?
I can't take him seriously.
I think he did in the beginning before he left the house. He had called somebody.
You're right. But again.
And he was saying, oh, just pick me up whenever you're up.
Okay.
But he did say when you wake up in the morning.
He did say that.
And it was still night?
He did.
Unless it was, very early morning.
No, it was still night.
Right?
At this point.
Yeah.
Bad rating.
I understand.
He has a rock thrown through his windshield. He approaches the house and hears country music playing loudly on the record player.
Yeah.
He does, here's the part that annoys you. He does call the name out, their names
outside.
Once outside.
He does it outside. He calls their name out outside. Now, I do like the shot of him going into the back door, and then you see the shadow move, and you can see the doll face mask, like,
Yes.
somewhere behind him.
Yeah.
Letting the audience know she's there.
Yes.
Which, like, obviously we know they're there.
Yeah.
We don't know where they are.
Exactly.
And again, that you could have played that shit up so bad of like, even we don't know where they are. They could be fucking anywhere. But you keep cluing us into it, which is fine. But it's like, it'd be nice if it's like, oh, we literally have no idea where the fuck they are.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a nice shot of that.
Yeah.
But yeah, he goes in, but he does not say their name in the house. He says nothing.
Yeah, but
He doesn't allude to him being there.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't shout their name. He doesn't say anything. And then he goes down the hallway, and Scott Speedman shoots him with the shotgun in the face because he thinks he's the masked guy. But this entire time, the masked guy is behind him.
Yeah.
Like, maybe just in case it doesn't happen because he knows it's going to happen.
Yeah.
And it's just like, just say something. Just say, like, are you there? Because then they can hear your voice.
It's
I
so
don't
weird.
understand.
How he didn't be like, hello? Are you
How would
guys
you not
here?
even do a hello?
Hey, nothing.
White guy in a horror movie, who's not going to say hello? Come on.
Yeah, right?
But, like, seriously, like,
Hello?
I just feel like that's bad writing.
It is.
Because you could have just had a whole scene where, like, yeah, it's great. You tricked him into shooting his friend in the face with a shotgun. Great, cool. Like, even though he could have said something. You still could have had it to where he says something, they're like, oh shit, then they come out, and then they see the masked guy behind him, and he kills him, and it's the whole thing.
Could have done that. They could have... The masked guy could have put his mask over that guy's head and shoved him
And
there.
pushed him.
And then they shot him.
Yeah.
Oh, something.
Something crazier could have happened there.
Yeah. that was
Instead of
not-
just, I'm not going to say anything even though I'm in their house and I'm looking for them, and then all of a sudden I'm going to say, hello, the second I get to a doorway and they shoot me in the face. Just say it when you get in the house.
It just didn't make sense.
It doesn't make any sense. It made no sense, and it aggravates me so bad.
I feel like whoever wrote this, I don't know if they wrote a lot before this, but it just feels like someone's early, like they were just out of college and wrote this.
Fucking
or
student
something.
film.
It's just not. It's so badly done.
Anyway, I know, like, I get mad about it, but, like, that just it pissed me off. Like, it's just a dumb, like, way to do something that makes no sense.
Yeah. And then James and Kristen realize they shot the wrong person.
Which, again, he's like, he didn't have a mask. And she was like, what do you mean you didn't have a mask? They were lurking at the body on the floor. The body on the floor is wearing, like, a tuxedo suit.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's not the guy.
And she has no... There's just no reaction from her.
Nothing. And he reacts by punching the door, and then whenever she tries to go into the hallway, he, like, grabs her and throws her to the ground so that she doesn't see him.
He, like, starts attacking her almost.
Because he doesn't want her to see it, but in a way that he does it is, I'm going to grab you, throw you to the ground, and start attacking you.
Not in a cute way.
No, it wasn't like a, just stay here.
It wasn't protective.
It was,
like,
I'm going to grab you and throw you to the ground.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to punch the door a bunch because I realize it's Mike.
Yeah, because he has man feelings.
Because he's man feelings. Like, I'm just like...
She has to punch the door.
Yes, he has to punch the door. You have to punch the door. I was just like, why does it have to be like this, like, man? And then she's just, like, not reacting, but also,
She's
like...
not reacting
like
at
this
all.
like dumb woman in the corner, and
Yeah.
he's like hitting the door, alpha male, whatever, and I'm just like, this is okay.
Ugh.
2008.
Seriously, the villains paint killer on the back door to taunt James, and he heads to the barn outside to use a ham radio for help. He spots pinup girl emerging from the barn and attempts to shoot at her from down on the ground, but the man in the mask runs up behind him at full speed. Kristen soon follows.
That seems a little crazy because he aims the gun at her, and then you actually see her look at him,
Yeah,
and then you hear the footsteps behind him.
Yeah.
That's well done.
that was good.
That's fine. That's well done.
Yeah.
Creepy, like, again, because they could be fucking anywhere.
Yeah.
Which is, like, play that up. Play it up. Like, sorry, I'm gonna get heated.
Yeah, I know people who really like this movie are gonna be mad.
Yeah, probably.
The thing is, I actually kind of like it because of how bad it is.
I like how bad it is. It's just like fun to put on and watch.
It was a fun movie.
But that doesn't mean it's good.
No, terrible. He spots a pinup girl emerging from the barn. We already said that. Kristen soon follows after she senses the presence of the man in mask in the house. She falls, twists her ankle, and is unknowingly stalked through the front lawn by pinup girl. So this is the other part that you were talking about.
This is the other part that made me mad. So she's like crawling on the ground, and then the camera is now kind of in front of her, and you see Pinup Girl just walking behind her. Peanut Girl. Pinup Girl walking behind her. The thing is nothing comes of that. She doesn't touch her. She doesn't hit her.
Yeah.
She does not even let her know that she's there. So she's doing nothing.
Yeah.
All that's doing is letting the audience know that she's there.
Yeah.
To freak out the audience. And then like when she turns around, she's gone. But then like literally did nothing.
No.
There was no point to it. And if you're going to mess with somebody, you kind of would want them to know that you're there, or at least make them hear a sound to let them know that you're there. But none of that happens. It just doesn't make any sense. It was just such a waste of that character.
It is a strictly to the audience, fourth wall almost sort of thing.
That wasn't even good.
And it wasn't good.
It made no sense. I saw a review that somebody else did of this movie where he brings that up, where he's like, this does nothing. This is literally just for the viewer.
Yeah.
So that means we're just very aware that we're watching a fucking movie. Like,
oh, I was very aware of that. That was the one thing about this movie, was just the even down to the broken glass that you see at some point. There's a broken wine glass.
You brought this up because it literally just looked like they placed it.
They placed the broken wine glass, and then they put like a few pieces of broken glass like in a small pile.
That don't even look like it's from the glass.
Don't look like it's from the glass. And like if the glass had shattered, it would have produced far more glass than that.
Far more glass, and it would have been everywhere.
It was just in this neat
little clump underneath the stem of the glass.
It was so stupid. It was like someone, and they really did a close up.
They did like a close up of it when the friend comes in and he sees the shadow. He just close up of it. And it's like, it would have been everywhere.
Yeah.
You could have even just had the broken stem and it would have been fine.
Yeah.
Why did you have to meticulously place little glass there and make it look stupid?
So stupid.
I don't understand the logic.
So I was very aware that I was watching a movie through this whole thing.
Yeah.
It seems like it just did not seem realistic at all. Like, it didn't draw me in at all the whole time. Anyway.
You feel disconnected from this. There was nothing in this movie that really brought you into it to make you feel the way they're feeling. It just kept you disconnected and at a distance.
Yeah.
Which sucks, because like a horror movie, even if they're bad, purposely bad, like not purposely, like you still need something to like pull somebody in so that they want to get invested in watching it. Yeah. This just kept you at a distance.
Yeah.
It just disconnected. It was
I didn't care about these people at all.
Oh, I didn't care about I don't care about these fucking people.
No.
I think all we know is that they had relationship issues. That's the only thing we know about them.
And really posh, bratty white people relationship
in
issues.
A fucking
really
summer house in the middle of nowhere. I just did not give a shit. Like, there was no reason they gave me to actually care about these people.
No.
And it's like, that probably sounds heartless when you're like, well, they're getting murdered. You should care.
I mean, they didn't deserve the ending. But
yeah. But it's like, but it's also like, you need to give the audience a reason to give a shit.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I don't fucking care about watching that.
No.
I cared more about what the backstory was of the killers than I did about the actual people.
Exactly. I want to know about them.
Yeah, I want to know more about them.
In fact, if this movie had just been following them around, killing various people in a way, that kind of would have been cool. Yeah. And then you get little... Are you dying? Are you okay?
Oh, kind of like a weird pain. This is it.
I'm coming.
It's finally over.
What is her name? What? And the Jeff... Is it... What show is that? The guy is like, I'm coming. Like...
I don't
remember what show that's from.
I'm coming.
It's an old 70s show. Damn, I can't remember. Anyway.
This is it. Random pain in your side and you're like, finally.
Oh, it was the one that's about the old guy and his son that owned the junkyard. Anyway, I can't remember the name of it. She falls, twists her ankle, blah, blah, blah. She gets up to the barn. She fiddles with the radio like this, probably. Just like the smoke detector.
Which I guess is why we heard a voice on the radio. No, because he didn't even make it to the ham radio.
He didn't make it to the radio. There was a voice coming out of the radio, and no one had gotten to it.
Hello? And it's like, nobody even reached out to it.
No one even got to it yet.
Nobody reached out to you, so why would there be somebody...
Unless the killers turned it on, and then
I don't... Help.
I don't...
I don't get it.
It's so bad.
I don't understand.
Anyway.
It's just like, there was just like no thought process
No.
for a lot of this stuff and like why it should be happening
Yeah.
and what is happening.
Yeah.
Like there was just like no thought process or any sort of continuity situation happening.
Kristen crawls back to the house. The pinup girl destroys the radio.
Yeah, this part makes it because like she doesn't see her at first. The pinup girl stands up behind the thing and then all of a sudden starts smashing the ham radio with like a bat.
Yeah.
And then she sees her. Like that makes sense to allude to the audience like, oh, she's there.
Yeah. There was a resolution.
There was a resolution.
To her.
Not just I'm walking for 4 feet behind you and then I'm disappearing for no reason.
Yeah, because it doesn't make sense at a certain point to have like if they had let's say had her just behind her, watching her do that. It doesn't make sense at that point.
No, like it made sense with the man with the mask in the house. It made sense with the man with the mask in the house because we didn't know they were all there.
Yes.
And the door was locked. So it's like, how did he get in?
Yeah.
Now he's in the house. Now the audience knows he can get into the house. Yeah. She doesn't know that. Like that's creepy. But the one later, it's like, we already know they're there.
Yeah.
We already know they're somewhere in the woods.
Yeah.
This doesn't matter. Like this is like makes no sense.
Kristen crawls back into the house as Dollface sits on the swing set in the backyard and Pinup Girl stands in front of the park. Once inside, Kristen cannot find James and the power goes out. The man in the mask. I think this is when there's a commercial break on Amazon too, which is funny. Like as soon as it goes dark.
This is the thing about watching these on Amazon, especially when it's on Prime. Because it's like, the whole reason you have Prime is you have a subscription, but then there's still like, this is still limited ad breaks. Why?
Joe, my favorite thing is watch this movie uninterrupted with this ad break at the beginning. And then it's interrupted. With more than ad breaks. So.
And I'm just like, why not put all the ads at the beginning and then just let us watch the fucking movie?
Let's watch the fucking movie.
I don't even care if it's 5 minutes of ads. We can go through 5 minutes of ads if you just let me watch the movie uninterrupted.
Plus, if you're paying for Amazon to watch like things, like to stream things, then there shouldn't be commercials.
Yeah, because Jeff Bezos needs more money.
I don't get it. Anyway, that's what really pushed me off.
Yeah, she, I think it'll say, but she hides in the pantry.
Yeah, it's right here. The man in the mask enters the front door and Kristen hides in a pantry as he lurks.
Which, like, finally, a good idea from her to, like, actually hide somewhere
kind of, and then she, like, starts making a bunch of noise of the...
Oh, my God. Then it's just, like...
It's like she's just like...
Yeah, I'm just gonna, like, I'm hiding in the pantry, I'm quiet. Then all of a sudden I backed up and knocked over a couple of things. Bitch, get it together.
Dollface appears in the door's slit shutters.
Which is great, because you see the man in the mask come in. He sits down at the table. Mm-hmm. He's looking around.
I like that. I like that he sat down at the table.
Sat down at the table
because that was like pretty. Like that was.
He seems out of the three of them. He seems to be the most mentally unstable.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because the only one that really talks is Dollface. Uh-huh. You hear Pinup Girl talk later when they don't have their masks on driving down the road. You don't see their faces, but you hear her later on. But Dollface is really the main one that talks. And, like, him not talking and only doing random little things and kind of just standing there, it kind of seems like he's the most mentally unstable out of all of them.
Yeah. And the most methodical.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And the most, like, kind of Mike Myers-ish out of the three of them.
Exactly.
And then he leaves, and then all of a sudden, when she tries to close the door, Dollface right in the thing. And then she just starts crashing the door in. And which is terrifying. You're trapped in a tiny room, she starts smashing the door, and then she decides to just, like, walk away because she's just fucking with her. Yeah. And I love that. She's just messing with her.
She doesn't actually do anything. She just smashes
She just smashes in the door to mess with her.
And then goes away.
Yeah, and just
that's great.
Walks over by the table. The entire time, by the way, this entire movie, the whole tub of ice cream is just sitting on the table that they never put back in the freezer. And the only thing I'm thinking about is it's just fucking soup at this point.
So,
I'm like, please.
That bothered me enormously through this whole movie.
And I know it's like, oh, they're getting killed. Obviously, you're not going to put it back in the freezer. But it's just like, there's a tub of ice cream.
But even before that stuff started happening, they left the ice cream out. And I'm like,
even when she was just doing random shit.
I'm like, put the ice cream away, bitch. It's like full. It's like...
It's a new thing.
10 pounds of ice cream. It's a huge fucking...
It's a 10-pound Blue Bell thing of ice cream.
Put it away.
And I know that container because my grandparents always get Blue Bell, and it's my grandpa, so he has to always get what is called the Continental Divide, which is chocolate vanilla.
Never heard of that.
It's literally just half and half chocolate vanilla, and it's called the Continental Divide.
I know Neapolitan with the strawberry, too.
This was just vanilla chocolate, and they call it the Continental Divide. I miss Neapolitan, to be quite honest.
I love Neapolitan only because I am obsessed with strawberry ice cream. Especially, have you had Tillamook strawberry?
Oh, Tillamook is fucking amazing.
God damn, it tastes like actual.
Tillamook is creamy as shit. Like, I love
the strawberry is.
Tillamook is like their cheese, their ice cream. They are just good at it. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's their cows.
It's Oregon. It's all the rain.
Oh, yeah.
It's the sea air. It's on the coast.
The sea air and the rain make it creamiest. I used to get the Neapolitan like ice cream sandwiches, the chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry.
Oh, do you know what's funny?
So
I
good.
never got those.
Amazing.
I always got like regular ice cream.
Well, yeah, those two. But like, we got there was ones that were just chocolate. There was obviously the normal vanilla ones, but they had Neapolitan ones. They were so good.
I never had those other ones too, like the fucked up Sonic the Hedgehog and things like that.
Oh,
You know,
the pops.
I never
The
had
pops.
those.
The funniest description I've ever heard of somebody not liking ice cream was my friend, who, I love Breyer's mint chocolate chip. Amazing.
I hate mint chocolate chip.
See,
Sorry.
and
I hate mints.
the way he describes it is he's like, why would I want my ice cream to feel colder?
Yeah.
And it was the funniest thing I'd ever heard as a description of ice cream.
Or be like, why do I want to feel like I'm brushing my teeth with chocolate? It's just weird to me.
It's so good. But yeah, if I would want my ice cream to be colder.
I don't like mint and chocolate unless it's those like peppermint patties or like.
Oh, I
things
love
like-
the peppermint
those
patties.
are fucking good.
Yeah, those are so good.
I like
The York patties.
Or the Andes mints. I love
Andes
all
mints
that
are
stuff.
fire. Yeah. Have you had this is like so off topic.
Anyway,
Have you had the like candy cane Andes mints that has like the little pieces of candy cane in them?
that I don't like.
Oh, come on.
I don't like the chunks of nope, hate it. I don't know what it like peppermint bark and things like hate
Yeah.
it.
Oh, okay.
Hate it. I don't know what my problem is. The only thing worse than that though, the only thing that is like pure evil is chocolate and orange together to me.
Oh, yeah, I'm not a huge.
Disgusting.
You remember those
That's
like
a very
those
British
chocolate
thing, I
balls
think.
that have the orange flavor?
Yeah, those are
thing?
British too, I think.
Are they really?
Yeah, it's a very British thing.
It's not great. It's like okay.
Nasty.
It's not great.
The only thing I've had with chocolate and orange that I was okay with was Jaffa cakes, which are British, but
I don't think I've ever had those.
Jaffa cakes, they're pretty good. I mean, they're interesting. It's like a half cake, half cookie thing with like some jelly, or orange jelly on top of it and covered in chocolate.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty good.
But yeah, we digress. Put the fucking ice cream back in the freezer.
Put the fucking ice cream.
An entire tub. Come on.
I was honestly when the sack face guy was at the
You
table.
thought he was gonna eat some of it, didn't you?
No, I wanted him to pick it up and put it back in the
That would have
freezer.
been hilarious.
Because
If he just put the lid back on it and put it back in the freezer and then walked away.
and just kind of went like this.
Like, damn it.
That would have been great. Then
You
I
just
would've
hear
been
him
like-
under the mask, be like, it's Bluebell. What the fuck? Why are you wasting it?
I don't even know where the fucker.
That was a whole ass tangent about ice cream in the sweet.
Oh, Dollface pauses and notices the engagement ring. Oh, okay.
That's why she goes over to the tables, because
Yeah.
she sees the engagement ring. Yeah.
Kristen emerges from the pantry while Dollface taunts her by spinning a butcher knife around on the counter. That was good.
And she pulls out like a potato peeler, whatever the fuck she had in her hand.
I almost thought she had like a spatula. I really thought she had a
Can you
spatula.
funny?
Or like a whisk.
It'll whip you up.
Dollface taunts her by spinning her. The man in the mask then enters the house holding a defeated James by his shirt collar. Kristen
Throwing
runs.
him to the ground.
Yeah. Kristen runs to the bedroom, but the window does not open.
Again, glass.
She's like going,
You literally sat there and pulled the lamp off the thing and shattered the bowl with your hand. Take the lamp and shatter the window and run.
There are many
I know
things
your
to break the
ankle's
window
messed
with.
up, but at least you could try to get away. Because Mike's car is still out there, and it doesn't seem like they messed with it that much. You probably, I don't know if his keys are still in his pocket.
Oh, yeah. There's that.
Could at least try.
She could take the tires off of them.
Go hide in the tree. They're obviously all three in the house at this point.
Yeah,
Go hide in the trees.
yeah,
They won't see you.
yeah.
And at this point, it's actually really close to morning. Because by the time they're done,
Yes.
it's daytime.
Mhm.
Like, full on daytime.
The lights come back on. And she creeps back towards the hallway. Upon reaching the doorway, the man in the mask rushes towards her, slamming her head into the back wall of the hallway.
Grabs her and just throws her ass against the wall.
She falls to the floor and he drags her down the hall. She is initially unconscious, but soon begins to claw at the floor in a stupid way.
Yeah, it kind of reminded me of The Shining a little bit of whenever she hits him with the baseball bat, because then whenever she's dragging him, he's like
Yeah.
kind of coming to consciousness, and it's like you could have done a little bit of better job than just.
It wasn't. It wasn't good because she was just kind of. It was. I don't know why she was acting so badly. Maybe it was the direction, but just when she's coming to, it was very not believable.
No, like you're like disoriented. You're like going everywhere. You're doing the thing. It's not just.
She was just like.
Like I'd be like.
It was just not.
The thing I hated about this too is like the second she gets pulled off screen, even though she's still out of it, loud scream cuts to black. Genre cliche.
Yeah, there was a loud scream for no reason.
Loud scream for no reason, cut to black. And then I think we'll get to it, but when they wake up tied to the chairs, she's now back in her dress and he's wearing a suit jacket. And I'm like, when did they knock you out to do that?
Well, it does say here, it is then daylight and each of the strangers loom over Kristen and James, who are now tied to chairs in the living room. Kristen has been dressed back into her white gown.
Yeah.
So I guess they did.
The gown was not white, by the way.
No, it's kind of bluish.
Yeah, because why would another person wear white to a wedding?
But she's what?
It's definitely bluish, purple, whatever. Like,
yeah, she wore a blue, like, empire-looking nightgown. Really, that's what it looked.
Yeah, it looked like it did look
like a nightgown.
It looked like she was wearing pajama nightgown. Yeah,
it looked like a turn of the century night. Well, not this century, but the one before that.
Think back. Back.
Kristen cries and asks, "Why are you doing this to us?" To which Dollface emotionally replies, "Because you were home."
Emotionally?
Emotionlessly,
okay.
Sorry.
I was like...
Emotionally replied,
yeah.
"Because you were home."
But just gets way too into it.
Because you were home.
But this was like the best part of the movie. The best concept of this was like, there was no real reason for them to do this. She literally just says, "You were home."
Because you were home.
Like, if you weren't home, this would have been anybody else.
Yeah.
You were just home.
Yeah.
Like, that's creepy. Like, that's a creepy concept.
Yeah.
The fact that, like, there's no motive or reason, we just wanted to fuck with you.
Yeah.
Like,
that
this is why I like the concept of these, like, masked characters.
Good concept.
And I want to know more about them.
Yeah.
And follow what they're doing, because they seem interesting, but I don't know enough.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to know more.
Yeah.
And I know they're, like, evil, but I still want to know, like, what's going on with this and why they started doing this shit. Like, yeah.
Which we might find out in...
Yeah, and it's like, I know we want to leave stuff up to mystery a little bit, but at a certain point when you make characters that are, like, good like that, you need to give it a little bit of something.
You do.
It doesn't have to be, like, over the top, like, here's every explanation you need, but, like, and you, like, a little bit of something.
I'm going to bring up Aunt Gladys because great character, and, like, the background that you get from her is enough.
Well, and
you don't get to know everything.
The background you get from her is, like, it's still mystery, but it's also in just what she says.
Yeah.
Like, whenever she says, like, "Oh, I had a touch of consumption," it's like, okay, that's not this century.
Yeah.
Like,
exactly.
You are old in a different kind of way. You get context clues of who this person is.
Exactly.
And I feel like we needed a little more of that with them. And it's great. Yeah, it's random, but it's also like, what's the reason? And I don't need the full reason. I don't need you to spoon feed me it, but I just want a little bit more.
I just think it would have required someone with more talent in the way of writing.
Because the Dollface actor did a really good job.
Well, yeah, but I don't mean the actors, but like in the way of writing. It would require more talent on their part to, like, give back, like, little context clues and background to people who don't say anything and have a mask on. So, you know.
Exactly. Because, like, even Michael Myers, like, they, like, even in Halloween, they kind of feed it to you a little bit, his backstory, but there's still stuff that's left up to something like, he doesn't die. Why doesn't he die? There's something going on, something else under the mask. Why is he like this?
Exactly.
There's still all that mystery there. It's just, like, you still, I don't know, you get something.
Yeah.
And they did such a good job, and I just wanted there to be more for them, because Dollface did such a good job.
Yeah.
And I thought the Man in the Mask did a good job at, like, being the brooding, methodic, whatever.
Yeah.
And Pinup Girl, like, Pinup Girl was crazy to me because even though we see more of Dollface doing things and talking, you just get the vibe from Pinup Girl that she is the leader. She's the one leading the situation, even though she does not talk.
Yeah.
She just gives off that vibe.
That's true.
It's like their dynamic is interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Each villain removes their mask, but the camera doesn't show their faces.
Yeah.
The three strangers then take turns stabbing. Well, they stab James like twice, and while they're doing that, she just kind of goes, like, it just there's no reaction.
Stop it!
You don't have to do this. Like, well, like it was just really weird. Like, you think she
was-
would have been like some rage or like
Yeah.
screaming or like
It was too undertone.
pure terror or something like that, but it was just like.
It was because it didn't even come off like she was frozen. It just came off like nothing, and it's like
It came off like nothing.
your boyfriend, almost husband, is being stabbed next to you. Somebody you just told "I love you" to.
Yeah.
Freak out, like get angry, or get like I would get probably angry out of fear because a lot of the times people get afraid, they get angry.
Yeah.
And it's like that would have been more believable than just stop.
You don't
Why
have to
you don't
do
have
this.
to do this. It's
Why
like
are you doing
she's stabbing him. Get pissed or get like
It's weird.
get lose it a little bit.
Yeah, that was really bad.
More emotion, something.
Then they stab her.
Which sucks because like I know Liv Tyler's a good actor.
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings, she's incredible in Lord of the Rings, and I just feel like this movie was not on par with who she is. Like,
And then she starts like they skip this, but she like kind of comes to and then starts to like drag herself down the hallway
because she
to
hears
get the
Mike's phone ringing.
to go grab his phone, and then the sack face guy is still there though.
Yeah, what I don't get is that she answers the phone.
Yeah,
but then apparently it's just not working, I guess.
I don't know what
Even
was
though
going
she answered the phone and it was ringing, which means it has a signal.
Yeah. I didn't quite get that.
I didn't get that because she's like, hello, and then like she just puts it down as if like she can't hear anybody.
She just goes hello, and then like.
And it's like, did she just like miss it? Like, did she like.
I guess she might have missed.
She might have missed the call?
Yeah.
I don't know. But then also, like, be more clear about that.
Yeah.
Like, right before she gets to it, have it stop ringing.
Exactly.
Or something
like that.
Like,
yeah.
and then maybe have her try to, like, do something and then he stops her. I don't know. Like, there's more ways to show that.
Then they take off in their pickup. As they drive down the road, they stop to talk to two boys delivering religious pamphlets.
And I was wrong. I thought they were Mormon missionaries and they were just Christians.
They were just random.
Random
It was
like
Christians.
Christians.
I think it was supposed to be Mormons, honestly.
Well, the pamphlet said Christian living. So
well, Mormons are Christian.
That's true.
Yeah, they were supposed to be Mormons. It was like they
They
didn't say it was Mormons, but it was obvious that
it should have been Mormon.
Two boys in like white shirts. It was obvious.
Two boys who later go into a house and have zero emotion about seeing 5 dead bodies before.
Dollface gets out of the truck and asks for one of the pamphlets.
I love this scene.
That was good, yeah.
Because it's like you don't see any of their faces. They stop the car. Pinup girl gets out. She's smoking, and Dollface decides to go up to them and is like, "Can I have one?"
Yeah.
And he's like, "Are you a sinner?"
Are you a sinner?
She's like, "Sometimes."
Sometimes.
It's like that interaction is interesting.
It is.
Like the way she interacts with people is interesting because she interacts with people like she's kind of like a teenage girl or a child.
Yeah.
And Pinup girl over here seems like, I don't know, like a mom-ish.
She definitely is.
Like she feels like the motherly figure weird, and then he feels like the weird brother or something.
That's true, yeah.
Something like that. But it's just the dynamic is interesting, and I wish we saw more of the dynamic in this movie.
Yeah.
Maybe it does it in later movies, but I want to know more about their dynamic because I love the way Dollface interacts with stuff, and I love that she actually did a really good job because I feel like when I was younger and first saw this movie, when I looked her up and everything, that she was just like a model before this, and this was like one of her first like acting jobs, and she did a really good job.
Yeah, she did a good job.
Making herself creepy even though you never see her face.
Yeah.
And like creating this interesting kind of character.
A lot of models turn actor and they're good.
I'm not Cara Delevingne.
Except for
Cara Delevingne.
Oh.
Shade. Sorry. Worst villain in Suicide Squad.
Oh, I didn't see that.
And she's like summoning shit and she's like it was not good. Anyway.
Isn't she in the sequel to The Fifth Element?
There was a sequel to The Fifth Element?
It's like it really truly was a sequel to The Fifth Element, but yet
No. You're talking about Jupiter. No.
But yet they didn't like
Valerian.
Yeah.
Valerian inspired The Fifth Element, but it was an old comic book from like the 70s, 80s. Like,
oh, okay.
50s, 60s, 70s.
It was
80s.
marketed as a sequel.
Yeah, that's not a sequel.
It really wasn't. No, it wasn't.
It's the same director.
Yeah,
it's Luc Besson. It was not good.
No, it's terrible.
And it's funny because Rihanna,
right?
yeah, she's in it.
Yeah,
she's one of the main characters.
Yeah.
I think she plays Valerian. I don't know.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Well, it's just funny because one of the best characters in it was actually Brianna's character, and you literally could have not had her in it, and you wouldn't have known the difference.
No,
But she was still the best character in it.
it was really bad.
Which sucks because Luc Besson was a good director.
Or not sequel. I thought it was in the same universe.
Same.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Because the
My brain's
fifth
not working
element
right now.
was inspired by
Yeah.
Valerian.
It was
I mean,
supposed to be.
so was Star Wars. So was like
Yeah.
a lot of things were inspired by Valerian.
He wanted to make it in the same universe, though. That's what
Yeah.
it was.
It just that one could have been so much better. But yeah, it's like some models turn actors.
Cut all that out that I said that because that was wrong.
I'm not cutting it. This is how we learn and grow.
I know. It's my brain's not working. Anyway, okay. Pinup girl gets into the back in the pickup. And she says it'll be easier next time.
And I find that funny because like she's like it'll be easier next time. It's like it wasn't that hard. You guys fucked with them so hard.
That's
It's really that hard. And if this was hard, like, I don't understand. But yeah, I don't know. I really just wanted more of them. I just felt like they're cool and their dynamic is interesting.
Yeah.
And I could not give a shit
I truly
about the two people that were killed, which is sad because you want to be able to care about those people that get pulled in.
Yeah.
To like be with them.
Yeah.
In that moment. Nothing.
Mm-mm.
Nothing.
No. So the two boys approach the house, and then this is actually at the beginning of the movie as well.
Yeah, they start out with this at the beginning with the two boys, and then
They find all the dead people in the house, basically.
Yeah.
So, and
with no reaction.
And then one of the boys approaches Kristen's body. And just as he is about to reach towards her, she grabs his arm and screams in terror.
Horror trope.
Terrible ending.
Terrible ending. Oh, she's still alive!
So stupid.
I hate it so much because that is such a stupid trope for a horror movie. Like
That was really bad.
of like it goes in grab and
so stupid.
it's so dumb.
Yeah.
And the boys literally just sat there with like this like no emotion on their face, deadpan,
Mhm.
and like I understand being in shock, but like that's not even being in shock. That's just
No.
like I don't care.
No.
There's 3 dead bodies on the ground. There's blood everywhere and nothing.
The director through this whole thing was kind of like either was like, no, that's too much emotion, or he was like, that's good enough.
That's good enough.
I don't know.
One take, whatever. Like I don't.
Or he gave them no direction or no, like, you know.
Yeah.
I
don't understand.
No.
Well, that was the plot of the movie.
Yeah, it's time for
Time for Trivia Corner.
Ooh.
Trivia Corner. So the film was shot entirely with handheld cameras or steady cams. Every shot has some camera movement. Handheld
It
cameras.
did.
I didn't need to always be like that, but
No, because some of it was there was a lot of movement occasionally.
Also, okay. During filming, in order to get an actual reaction from Liv Tyler, director Bryan Bertino would tell her where to expect a loud bang from, but would then have the loud noise come from a completely different direction.
I didn't
Actual reaction?
I didn't catch the actual reactions, but okay.
The film is partially based on an incident that he experienced as a child. One evening, a stranger came to his door, asked for someone who was not there, and left. Later, Bertino found out that the other homes in his neighborhood had been broken into that night. Yeah.
Okay. So there is a little more to that story.
Yeah, not murder. And not his house. The whole film was shot in chronological order.
Oh, okay.
Which, like, would be crazy, but it's all one
Yeah, it makes
location.
Yeah, makes sense.
Like, you're not moving to different locations in different places,
Yeah.
so it makes sense to do it all, yeah. Many theaters across the United States were sent faulty reels of the movie containing sound problems, which made a few minutes to several scenes of the movie filled with nothing but static. Most audiences did not realize the sound was a problem since the dark overtone and loud background music and some scenes make the static seem part of the movie.
I mean, might have made it better. I don't know.
I don't know. The houses shown during the opening credits each resemble a famous house from various classic horror movies such as Nightmare on Elm Street, Halloween, and the Amityville Horror.
Okay.
One of them was the Amityville Horror.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't notice.
Filmmakers tried to design the house as one that your brother could have lived in, that you could have grown up in order to make the audience feel more attached to the film. Did not feel that at all.
No.
I thought, wow, these people are rich. Summer camp, fucking summer house in the middle of the woods that's like this big with 4 bedrooms. Cool. Like,
I didn't feel that.
God. The song Mama Tried, which is heard several times during the film, is a 1968 hit by Merle Haggard and the Strangers.
It was Merle Haggard.
And the Strangers.
That is...
The movie was not shot inside an actual house. The interior of the house was built on a soundstage. That's probably why the window wasn't.
Wow.
Why? Like, do you have the exterior of that house? So every time, every time they're filming on the exterior of the house, that means they're somewhere else. Because inside is built on a soundstage.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Why not just film it in the fucking house?
Unless
the house was too awkward.
I feel like maybe the house was on the
maybe the entire house was built on a soundstage.
Because everything was black beyond it.
Yeah, because it was just night.
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe the entire house was built on a soundstage.
And even the shed, you just see a light on the shed. And there's nothing around
that
it.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it was
so the whole thing was built on a soundstage.
Yeah, makes sense.
The script was originally titled The Faces. Yeah. Some of these are just dumb. It's like Liv Tyler suffered from tonsillitis during shooting.
Oh, wow.
Is that why she couldn't scream?
I know, right? Is that why she was just like, no. Oh, we need a gun.
Oh, James, we need a gun.
James, we need a gun.
Oh, we said it because I said James Gunn. Like this, like, why do I need to know that James's car is a 1986 Volvo 240?
Even the trivia is boring.
Even the trivia is ridiculous. There were 2 prosthetic makeups for Glenn Howerton, Dennis from It's Always Sunny. The first, which took 3 hours in the makeup chair, was for a fresh kill effect when he was shot in the face with Scott Speedman. The second was for the scene showing him 1 hour later.
Oh, yeah.
So they make like a fake body for that. So was it still him just laying on the floor in prosthetic makeup?
Yeah.
I mean, they filmed it in chronological order.
Yeah.
So that kind of makes sense. Yeah, of the 3 strangers, the man in the mask is the only one who does not speak.
Yeah.
The car crash sequence was only filmed in 3 takes.
Oh.
I mean, it's kind of hard to rebuild a car.
Yeah, it really is.
The Blu-ray behind the scenes reveals that the man in the mask and pinup girl were hesitant about going through with killing Kristen and James. When Dollface answers because you were home, the man in the mask turns to look at her and pinup girl storms off. They were actually surprised and disgusted by Dollface getting off on the torment. That does not stop them from going through with it moments later, though.
Huh.
That doesn't show whatsoever.
That didn't show at all.
No.
Oh.
Nope.
Huh.
I mean, that makes sense to me that Dollface is probably a little more into it.
Yeah.
But
interesting.
I did not get that.
Okay.
The film is thought to be a remake of the French film Them from 2006. Both revolve around a couple being under attack in a secluded area and have similar endings.
I've heard of Them.
I have too.
Huh.
Yeah, I mean, even I don't know.
Wow, fun. Okay.
According to director Bryan Bertino and Liv Tyler, the finale in the original script had much more interaction and dialogue between the victims and the strangers. This was cut in order to keep the intruders mysterious and eerie. Yeah. I mean, we didn't need like a full conversation, but like, I don't know. Again, I just feel like the masked people were way more interesting than the actual characters.
Oh, for sure.
And I wanted more of their dynamic, which I think I'm going to try to watch the other ones because I want to know if they go into it more.
Yeah.
I don't know. But he also wrote the other ones, so I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, we needed a break from like the very sad, grief-driven, traumatic horror movies, but like, I'm kind of glad we had one to rip apart a little bit because we kind of liked most of the ones we've
That is so true. That is so true.
So what are you going to give this one?
I'm going to give it 2.5 pinup girls because it was at least entertaining in how bad it was.
That's true.
It was fucking terrible.
I'm going to give it 2 shotgun barrels to the face. 2 shotgun barrels to the face. That's how we give it.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, like, it's entertaining and just fun to put on, but, like, if you want to analyze it as an actual movie, it's cliched to shit, and there was definitely missed opportunities, and a lot of the things you could have done with the killers to make them even more interesting, because they were the best part of the movie.
Yeah.
But yeah.
just flat acting.
Yeah. Yeah. And, like, obviously the writing with the whole basically sexist, misogynistic shit.
Just terrible writing all around. Just so many like not just plot holes, but just like holes in logic and yeah.
And it's like not just logic from characters for being scared,
Yeah.
logic from the way that the story was written.
Yeah.
Like complete holes in that logic for some of that.
Yeah. Well, definitely.
I'd recommend it.
I definitely highly recommend this movie. Yeah, tell us, in the comments what you think about this movie, because I feel that some people must really like this movie.
I know some people that do actually like this movie, and they probably just like it because it's fun. And I know a lot of people like it because it's just like fun. Which, like, yeah, I mean, if you like it because it's fun, that's whatever. I mean, I watch it every once in a while because it's fun. Like,
if you think this is a masterpiece, though,
you're wrong.
Let me know why. Tell me why you're wrong.
Tell me why it's okay to be wrong. Just kidding. I'm not that much of a film snob.
I want to know what's wrong with your head.
But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, ask us questions. I mean, we don't only like horror movies, so if you want to know what else we like,
obviously, because we started talking about
Kung Fu Hustle and like a bunch of other stuff. Follow us on Instagram, Horror Legend Pod. I usually post updates there if we're gonna miss a week or what the next movie is or little things every once in a while when I have time to.
Yeah.
But yeah, let us know. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. James, we need a gun.
We need a gun!